We're looking at the gold US dollar 4-hour chart, and from the analysis here, I'll be giving a quick recap of what happened in a week, the price movement, and my expectations about the future when the market opens again. Okay, so it's obvious that the price played just this area here in the week, just this area. Okay, may not look much in the 4-hour chart, so we'll go down to the 1-hour chart to have a broader view so it can be more explanatory. Okay, this area is where the price played. Okay, so you can see here from the area here we have this horizontal resistance here, we have this horizontal resistance, and also we have this diagonal resistance here, which was old support, diagonal resistance, diagonal resistance, diagonal resistance. Okay, so what happened when the price opened last week? Market opened last week, you can see here this was where the price was, this point here. It came to this point, found a resistance. You can see the sell to the downside. This point, you can see this massive bearish candle to the downside here, and there was a retracement again. It came back again to this diagonal support, which is now resistance. You can see the push again to the downside. At this point here, fair value gap mitigated. You can see the rejection candle here. The price is now pushing to the upside, and it got stuck here where the market closed. Okay, that is an explanation of what happened in the week. So the last impulse was to the upside after the mitigation of this fair value gap we're having here. Okay, so the market is currently at this point here. So my expectation about the future, what I'm expecting is either the price will come back again to retest this trend line structure here, which is an ascending support. So at this point, low point, you can have a good buy to the upside again, or the market is coming back to this point. If I can get some candlestick confirmation pattern, we can go for a sell again to the downside. So that is my expectation. And another thing again I can be expecting from price is coming back here to this diagonal resistance, this point, this resistance levels here, this diagonal resistance we have in these areas, and we see price not validating it. Rather, we had a break inside again, so we can be suspecting that the price want to push back into the upside, so the buyers want to put in enough momentum and keep taking the price higher. Okay, so let me illustrate this practically here, my expectations about the future when the market opens. So I'm having a long position at this point. Like I said, if I have a retest again on this trend line structure, price come low to retest, I can enter a buy again to the upside. You get? So this is the trend line structure. You can see the ascending support 1, 2, 3. So if price will come back again to retest again, I can have a buy to the upside. So that's my expectation. Okay, another one. So we'll go reverse again. If the price continue the rally it is now currently to the upside here, come back again to this diagonal resistance, you can see it was support here, price came back here, resistance, resistance, it broke out to this point, this resistance level, came back in again to this point, went up, see a retest here again for this big bearish candle to the downside, which means this is a resistance level, these areas, diagonal resistance. And we can see after the mitigation of this fair value gap we're having here, you can see the rejection candle. So price pushing up again may come back here again to this diagonal resistance. So if you can see some sort of confirmation, say a candlestick pattern, you can sell from here again. So you should have some opportunity at this point. Okay, so that is that. And remember, I said again, another thing I'm expecting, maybe if the price get to this point, again, and we see that it's not respecting this diagonal resistance here, it's not respecting it. Okay, and we have a break in to the upside, we have a break in. Okay, maybe it comes to this point and we see the bullish momentum is getting in again. Okay, we can see that we can enter for a buy again to this resistance level. Okay, a buy to the resistance level we have here. Okay, we have a breaking, we can have a buy again. See, so that is my expectation. So I'm either expecting any of these story from the market when it opens. Either this ascending support here, we can see the market will come back to a test to buy from here, or it continues a rally from this point straight to this diagonal resistance we have here, so we can put on a sell, or get into this diagonal resistance. We don't see the price expecting it and we have a bullish momentum in again, we can take a buy again to this other resistance level. So that is that.